My name is Paige. The name of my business is Palex Spa Studio here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes, very exciting. And yes, the lashes, y'all, don't miss into your journey. Do you mind telling
Thanks.
us about your upbringing, your childhood? What was that like for you?
So I am from the D. I'm
Okay.
from Detroit, Michigan. I feel like I'm also from Charlotte, though. I have lived here since, let's say, 2008.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm from here, but home is always home. I have a beautiful mother.
Yes.
And I have a dad as well. He still lives in Detroit. So most of my family still live in Detroit. But I have some beautiful friends, family, and clients turned family as well.
Like growing up, like what was it like growing up inside your house?
Cold. No, we had heat, but I mean the weather, of course, is cold there. I also grew up in a little bit in Erie with my grandmother and my mother. We kind of moved there when she got sick for a little bit. So I've spent most of my childhood in Detroit and Erie, Pennsylvania. Um, really family oriented kind of thing.
Yes.
Close cousins. Those were like my best friends until, I kind of got,
Your own,
mature
yes.
and, have your own personality and things like that. But I had a good bringing up. I can't complain about that.
Okay, so it's pretty much peaceful and not so chaotic.
Yes. I was very blessed.
Do you still have any like family traditions that you do or rituals that you do into your adulthood now?
We're big on Christmas. We big on Christmas.
What's big on Christmas? Like everybody get together in one location,
Yes.
presents, bake a tree.
Everybody gets the gifts. Everybody is going to be in the same house. We're going to do breakfast and dinner, all those things. Like very traditional with that. Other holidays, not so much, only because now my family is so spread out.
So how was this last Christmas?
This last Christmas was a 10 out of 10. We actually did like is it the Secret Santa thing?
Oh, I love Secret
was
Santa.
Fun. We played games. I made my lemon drops. It was a vibe.
Okay, you got a little bartending skills going.
That's the only one I know how to make, but yeah.
I like lemon drop. Do you like it chilled or just?
Yes, with the sugar rim.
Okay.
Keep it sweet.
Okay. I like it with the salt rim.
You do?
Yeah. I tell them.
Okay, we can do that. I can do that. I can do that.
Okay. Do you have other drinks that you do like, or you just stick with that?
Anything that doesn't taste like liquor is right up my alley.
Right up. The Sex on the Beach?
Yes.
Okay.
Amaretto sour.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Margaritas. Martinis.
The girly drinks. Yes.
For sure.
What was success like in your house? Like, were your parents strict, or were like your family, were they strict? Yeah.
My mom was. My dad, strict when it comes to like the boy thing.
Yeah.
My mom, she was just strict all around, but still fun. But she didn't let me do too much, but I still found a way.
Yeah. Don't we always?
Yeah, very clever girl. But I got some sense now.
Yes. It would. You know what? I feel like it gives you a little charisma. Like it helps you build that. Because you can't get caught or in trouble.
Yeah, it was a few times.
Oh yeah, because you don't know everything. So yeah, but
yeah,
it definitely happens. Where would you say your confidence came from growing up?
I don't know where it came from. I was just born with it. I would say like I don't know, but I always had like encouraging like family members and friends. Never really had like any Debbie Downers really in like my circle. But my mom always made me feel like I could do anything. Yes. Even to this day.
Yes.
Even to this day.
Yes, so, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I say that because I feel like starting a business, you have to kind of like have that,
Yeah, I agree. And then I just never been one to like want to feel like constricted. I kind of like my own rules.
Yes.
So that definitely inspired me to be like, maybe I can make my own job.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. So what was school like for you? And if you had to pick like a favorite era, where was it? Like elementary, high school,
College.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Aggie Pride. I
Yes.
went to A&T. College was like, it was so nostalgic now that I'm in my 30s. But I would say that was like my most like, I don't know how to even put a word on it, but it was like I really found myself. Like I kind of just like bumped my head till I got it right kind of thing. But I had so much freedom then that I didn't have before that. So college was probably my favorite era.
Yeah, I would say mine's too. College was, I feel like that's when you can really express yourself.
Yeah.
And let go and
it's like being an adult without the responsibility.
Yeah.
So we can always go back to that.
We always, because you know, make some decisions and not really have to pay no bills. So yes, facts. Definitely. When would you say you started, like, dabbled into the industry of beauty?
I always been a girly girl. But I had this best friend, and we used to club, girl. We used to club. So I used to always be in the bathroom putting the girls' lashes on, helping everybody with their makeup. And one day my homegirl was just like, you always put our strips on. You need to learn how to do individuals. And then like start doing that on the side. Because at the time I was working for Atrium. Hated it, but no shade. I was blessed to have that job because that's what helped me get to where I am now. But it just wasn't a personality match. I'll say that. But that's how I kind of got started. I took a lash class with a beautiful, intelligent girl named Ashley and Winston. If you're seeing this, hey girl.
Hey girl, hey.
So yeah, she put me on. After that, I kind of just practiced at home. I was kind of stressed out when I first took the class. I was like, I can't do this. This is taking too long. It don't look right. But it's one of those things like once you practice, it's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
You might fall off, you don't look too cute riding it the first couple of times, then you can ride it with no hands, So
what would you say was your favorite part in your beginning stages?
So when I first started doing lashes, I was doing them like pretty much just on the weekends. And I would go, my best friend, she lived in Greensboro at the time. So I would go from like Charlotte to Greensboro to Burlington to Winston on the weekends and just pull up at people's house and literally bring all my stuff, the table, the lashes, everything, and just connect it with people like that. And then that was doing good for the weekend. I started making more money doing that on the weekends than I was making out of the whole week at my other job. So then my clientele started to build up in Charlotte, and I kind of stopped doing that so much and just stay
at home pretty much, or like home base pretty much. That definitely makes sense. So what made you take it seriously?
When it started making me more money than my job.
Yes, and that's really all it takes.
Yeah. And it was a passion for me. I really enjoyed doing that. Like, it was more of a personality fit. I'm a talker. I'm a girl's girl. So it was like, it just went hand in hand with both what I had going on.
Yeah. Who was your first client?
My best friend that had told me to do it in the first place. Yeah.
And that's, shout out to Bess.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yes.
She was like my first model. So half the class I was like just doing it like on a dummy. And then the last half she came in and I was able to do it on her. So she was the first one.
Yeah, that's cool when you can get that support in home, like and of course, like you say, you're a girl's girl, so who would not want to do that and support you? Did you have like a mistake that was crazy that you made it in the beginning? Like that you were like, I know better not to do that again. Just a little tip for the girlies who are on their journey.
I would say, let's see. Well, I tried to do them on myself one time. And you really have to find the right glue if you're going to do it on yourself. Because, man, my eyes were burning so bad, I didn't even get to finish.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say that was one thing. Be mindful of the products you're using and get sensitive glue for the sensitive eye girlies.
Yes.
That will save you.
Yes. That's brave to put it on. I mean, I see people do that all the time, but like with glue, I would definitely be nervous as fuck.
Yeah, now I'm a pro.
But
I
yeah,
do my own.
yeah.
But
one eye, you just like in there.
Well, it's like a whole thing. I'll have like a mirror hanging off a light and be like this close, going like that to it.
Well, they look great.
Thank you.
And she always makes me look great. So.
Yeah.
Yes. When did you realize it was time to open your own spa? Like start your own business, do everything, become CEO.
Right. I would say just I kind of got like when it came like a consistent thing, business was good, like daily, I would say then it kind of like built my confidence to try to do that. And I always just been one very ambitious. So
yeah.
I mean, at that point I felt pretty confident in making that investment. And it was good.
Yeah. What was the scariest part about owning your own salon? Like
the rent.
Yeah.
The rent.
It is.
Because I was confident in what I'm doing. You know, I've been doing it for a long time now. I was doing it for a while before I even moved into the salon suite. So I was pretty good in that area. It was just the idea of being like, oh my gosh, I got to pay this much and pay my overhead at home. But it worked out really good. So don't let the bills deter you from really going for it.
Yes, because just shoot for the stars. And then that, I'm like, that passion, I'm sure, drove you all the way through to fulfill the goals that you do.
I agree. I agree.
What does CEO mean to you?
Boss bitch.
Yes. Loving that energy.
I mean it, but I don't mean to say it like that. I feel like CEO means like you got the confidence, you got the look,
yes,
you got the discipline, and you got the character.
Yes.
Because I mean, sometimes I feel like even before I got really, really good, I feel like some of my clients was just coming to me because they're like, you know, they fuck with my energy a little bit. Yeah. So I feel like be true to yourself, be a good person, and master your craft.
Yes, definitely, absolutely. Do you believe in gatekeeping or sharing knowledge?
No, I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not a gatekeeper.
That's good to know. I didn't get those kind of vibes from you, anyways. How do you manage stress?
The gym. Sometimes I crash out a little bit, but I'm working on that. Haven't had an episode lately. No, but I would say the gym. The gym for sure. Having a good time. I like to travel. I like to party a little bit. Just having a well balanced, like a little this, a little that.
Yes.
Not too strict on myself. Just enough to get the job done.
Just enough to get the job done. Yes.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
I like to live, so.
Yes, me too. Absolutely. No stress. What do you think people don't see behind the scenes as a lash tech / boss?
I would say the stress and like the hard work. They get to see the cute part. And I would say like, you know, ordering the supplies, you know, paying for the website, setting up the website, you know, just managing your Instagram, answering the phone calls, the text messages, and maintaining your own, you know, whatever comes up in your own
everything.
Life, all that. It's one of those things where it's like you're like the janitor, you're the, you know, the face of everything. It's a lot of different roles that go into it. So I would say that part.
Yeah. I agree, first of all. Let's just start there.
Yeah. I love it though, but it can be a lot some days.
No one really, I mean, people who do know when they have their own business and their own, you do know those things. Yeah. But those who don't, they don't really know what it takes and how many times you feel like you want to give the fuck up.
Yeah.
So coming to that next question, have you ever felt that emotion, like where you were discouraged or wanted to give up, and what did you do to keep going?
To be honest, I never felt like I wanted to give up, only because nowadays what you can make on your own versus what somebody's going to pay you. And then once you've done that and got a taste of that, it's hard I've even thought about like having a second job sometimes, but it has to be like something fun. And it's still going to be like a commitment where I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. I don't want to mess up nobody's referral.
Yeah.
But so I would say it's that for me. I don't think I would ever go back. Now, will I add on some different services to my site? Yes. So y'all will see new things on my site. Yes. But me working a 9 to 5 again, not if I don't have to.
Yes, right. If you don't have to, then no. I will do everything else before I get to that point.
Yeah, for sure.
What keeps your clients coming back? Even though we do know it's your personality.
Because I got the sauce.
Yeah.
I got the sauce.
Yes.
No, I would say the retention. Our retention is really good. Like you're not gonna have to come back. I would say within 2 to 3 weeks, and even in that time, you're still gonna have lashes on. So I would say the retention, the cleanliness, the vibe, like it's there.
It's there. It's absolutely there, and I enjoy it every time. The ambiance.
Thank you, girl.
Very clear, clean, peaceful, everything. Yes, I love it. What do you value most in your client?
In my clients?
Yeah.
Their time. I mean, nowadays it's so many bills. Everything is so expensive. Like for them to like come to me over and over and over again, like that's such a blessing. And it just says so much. Where I'm like, we're cousins now. Yeah. So I feel like just the support, honestly, even when my clients don't come to me, like they repost, they share. Like I get so many referrals. Honestly, that's how my business grew, more than a business card, more than Instagram ads or anything like that. It's always been word of mouth.
Yes.
So I like give them so much praise for that. Like they are how and why I'm here today. So
yeah. Shout out to those reshares, and because I feel like that is so important.
Yes.
And you guys should see how that is so important in community, that share your friends' stuff and share your, it's that quick, simple, it's free. Share. And know that. And it ain't gonna hurt you or cost you or nothing. And look, they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, it takes 2 seconds. And look at where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years? I'm sorry, 3 to 5 years. Let's spread out a little bit.
Okay. 3 to 5 years. So my ultimate goal right now, like my big goal, would be to own salon suites. As of right now, I do lash classes. I would love to have like a mini me, like a protege that I can pour into with that, and like a salon suite with even more than just estheticians, like maybe a tattoo artist, a massage therapist, like just different things like that. But I want to invest more in like, some property, something that I can have so that I'm not like exchanging my time for money so much.
Yes. And that makes sense. And we should definitely always think about that. So shout out to you for thinking about that. We need that in our community more so.
Yes.
Leaving generational wealth. Yes. And thinking for the future for sure. Describe your journey in one word.
Uphill. We're going up and up and up.
And up and up and up. I love that. I'm about to call you Remy Mom right now. All the way up. What phase, and I'm just curious to know, what phase did you hate the most that you're happy you grew out of or grew from, healed from? And what phase are you appreciative of?
I won't never say that I hated anything, but I feel like in the beginning, sometimes you kind of like, I got this thing with procrastination. Like, I want everything to be like A1 before I like release it. So I would say that's the thing that I don't really like. I even do that now. I'm working on it, but that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like right now. Like, that's just been an ongoing thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, what is my favorite thing?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing, I would say, just the support and to see the growth. You know, when you look back at like old pictures, or just think about like how I used to do lashes at the house, or how, you know, like I might have one client for one day, and I think about the growth up until now. I would say that would be like my favorite thing.
What's a talent you have that no one knows about?
That no one knows about? I'm pretty loud. I would say, I don't know. I think everybody knows me. I can hold a little tune sometimes.
Okay.
You know, but I'm my own judge of that. But I would say that. I don't really have any hidden talents. Anything I'm good at, I'd be like, girl, I can do this.
Okay.
I can do that. So I'm an open book.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
Do you mind sharing some inspirational information with girls who are looking to be a beauty, into the beauty business, esthetician, lash tech, boss, even a healed woman?
Okay. And I'm still healing too.
Yes, we are all still healing.
We are all healing from things. But I would say to the girls, don't ever get discouraged by your finances, by the naysayers, by even life circumstances, because it's just going to be some stuff we cannot control. But keep your head up, stay in the game, invest in yourself. Don't be afraid, and seek the information. There's a lot of free information. There's a lot of, you know, girls that are willing to share things like me. I host lash classes. I give all this game. So just go for it. Go for it.
And shout out your Instagram.
My Instagram is at Palex Spa. That is Palex Spa.
Yes, and y'all heard it here first on MoneeeTalk podcast. Make sure you tune in and follow and support.
Okay. Definitely.
Later.